Hello, welcome to another session, another lesson, and we are hoping that you're finding this series of lessons very useful. In this series, in this lesson, we want to look at volume. We want to look at how we can take something that's given in centimeters and find its equivalent volume in liters. And this comes about because I always forget whether it's 1,000 centimeter cubed to 1 liter or 10,000 or it's 100. I always have to try to remember. And then I figured a technique to help me always remember what it would look like or what the conversion is from centimeter cubed to liters. And in this example, I just want to take something that's practical, something that we use day to day as an example, and we're going to see whether the conversion is actually correct. And this will, in a way, help us to always remember how many centimeter cubed go into 1 liter of a liquid. So what I did is I took a carton of milk that you normally get from the store, so you can take anything. And I just took this one because it was an easy example, because this carton is supposed to carry 1 liter of milk. So I looked at it and I tested it just to see for myself whether it gets close to what it's supposed to be. Because there is the thickness of the material used, there is the actual size on the inside. I'm going to approximate. I'm going to measure the dimensions of my carton, and then I'm going to estimate the space inside that carton. And whether it's me the exact figure or not is not the issue. The issue is it will give me an idea of where the actual figure needs to be. So it's basically sort of like an approximation. It may be more, it may be less, but it gives me an idea of where I need to be so that I always remember what the exact value is. So if you look at the dimensions of our carton of milk, let's just give a rough sketch. So our dimensions will look something like this. So our height will be approximately 19.5 centimeters. Then our width this size here, it's approximately 5.8 centimeters, and then our length, we'll just use the top one, this size, we'll give it at 9.2 centimeters. Obviously different cartons will have different sizes, so this is just one that I could find from my example. So I chose this example because it's something practical, something most of us can get hold of, and something that we can try for ourselves. So if you look at a shape, we see that it's got a rectangular base. The width times the length give us a rectangular, because the two opposite sides are equal to each other. So our base is rectangular, and we've got a height. So we've got it going up. So we know therefore that our volume will be given by the area, which is the area of the base times the height. And then the area of our base is the width, the length times the width, or breadth times the height. We know that the measures that we did, or rather we took, are from the outside, so it's an approximation. So what I need to do is we need to account for the thickness of the material used to make this carton. So we're just going to roughly estimate that it's about 1 millimeter thick. the thickness of the carton that was used to create this carton. So then therefore what it means is that we're going to reduce all our dimensions by, so if you look at the length, it's 9.2 centimeters. We make it 9.1 centimeter times our width, it's 5.7 centimeters. 5.8 centimeters, so therefore it becomes 5.7 centimeter times, and then our height, it's 19.5 centimeters, so we're just going to reduce it by a millimeter, so it becomes 19.4 centimeters. And then what we have is that, so 9.1 times 5.7 times 19.4 would give us something close to, or approximately 1006.28. So this is centimeter times centimeter times centimeter, so it means a centimeter cubed. So which is approximately, we can approximate it to about 1000 centimeter cubed. So that is the volume of our carton, and we know that this carton is actually equals to 1 liter. So this helped me always remember that 1000 centimeter cubed is equivalent to 1 liters of liquid. 1 liters of water, 1 liters of juice, 1 liters of milk. So it sort of helped me to always remember that this is basically a cube. This is almost a cube. That is 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters on all sides. So this is 10 centimeter cubed. It's equivalent. So it's 10 times 10 times 10, which gives you 1000 centimeters. That's the volume. So always when you try to think of a liter, you're not sure whether it's 1000, it's 100, or how to, whether you're moving from 1 to 1000, whether it's 1 centimeter cubed to 1000 liters or vice versa. Always think of it in terms of practicality. In practical sense, it's a 10 by 10 by 10. So we're going to do a real life exercise that I want you to do as your homework. So what I need to do is find a container, find something in your house that measures liters. It could be a juice bottle, if it's a straight juice bottle, a simple juice bottle, or a simple water bottle that's easy to measure the diameter and the height. Or it could be one that I think I like is a tub of ice cream. I think that's an easier one to do. So we've got an old tub of ice cream around the house. We've got one still in the fridge. You just measure the width, the height, and the length of it, and then try to use the same principle and see what volume you get. Obviously, if it's a liter of ice cream, a liter of yogurt, a liter of water, as long as the dimensions are easy to work with. Don't choose something complicated, unless if it's complicated, then you have to break it into parts. So take whatever container you have in the house that you can easily measure and try to find the volume. If it's obviously 1 liter, you're supposed to get 1000 or something close to 1000 centimeter cubed. If it's a 2 liter tub of ice cream or something like that, then you're supposed to get about 2000 centimeter cubed. If it's a 5 liter, then you're supposed to get about 5000 centimeter cubed. So this is your exercise for today. Just find a container, measure it, and try to find its volume and see from centimeter cubed to liters what it actually gives you. So use the same principle where 1 liter is 1000, so multiply. If it's 2 liters, it will be times 2. It will be times 3. If it's 3 liters, it will be times 4. If it's 4 liters, it will be times 5. If it's 5 liters. Just find something around the house. It could even be a bucket, a 20 liter bucket, 25 liter bucket, a circular one. You can measure the diameter and then use the volume of that. So it will be pi r squared times the height and see what volume you get in terms of centimeter cubed. It should be equivalent to what we did, but multiply it by a factor. If it's 20 liters, you multiply the 1 liter by 20, you multiply the 1000 centimeter cubed by 20, then you get 20,000 centimeter cubed, giving you 20 liters. So basically, yeah, just try something like that and let us know what you get. Let us know if you get something close to this. For this will help you to always remember how to convert from centimeter cubed to liters. The equivalent basically. Because we knew that our carton is a 1 liter carton, so we just wanted to prove through the dimensions of the carton that it does indeed carry something close to 1 liter. Obviously, the machines measure to make sure that it's 1 liters of milk that go in there, and the thickness of the material used as well counts for the dimensions on the inside, because you can only measure on the outside. Yeah, thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next series of lessons or the next day's lessons. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day or evening.